Here are the latest notable deaths making headlines across the nation at the close of September and the start of October 2025. The football world was stunned by the tragic loss of Billy Vigar, who died on September 25, 2025, following an on-field accident. He was just 21. A promising talent in Arsenal Football Club's youth system, Vigar's potential had only begun to blossom. He is also being remembered for his tenures with Hastings United, Eastbourne Borough, and Chichester City, a young athlete whose journey ended far too soon. The faith community is mourning the loss of Pastor Voddie Baucham, who passed away on the same day, September 25th, after a sudden medical emergency at the age of 56. A powerful voice in the Reformed Baptist movement, Baucham was a globally recognized preacher and the founding president of Founders Seminary in Cape Coral, Florida. He leaves behind a legacy of thought-provoking books, including Family-Driven Faith and Fault Lines, which challenged and inspired believers around the world. Legendary musician Danny Thompson died September 23, 2025, at his home in Rickmansworth, Hertfordshire, England. He was 86. Thompson was a master of the double bass and a founding member of the British folk rock band Pentangle, known for ethereal tracks like Light Flight and Once I Had a Sweetheart. His collaborative genius extended to icons like Kate Bush, Richard Thompson, and Peter Gabriel, cementing his influence across genres and generations. George Hardy, one of the last surviving Tuskegee Airmen, died on September 25, 2025, at the age of 100. Hardy joined the U.S. Army Air Corps in 1943 and became the youngest Tuskegee Airman to fly a combat mission. He went on to serve in the Korean and Vietnam Wars, amassing 115 combat missions in total, decorated with honors including 2 Distinguished Flying Crosses and the Legion of Merit. Hardy later dedicated his life to educating future generations about the trailblazing legacy of the Tuskegee Airmen. The billiards world has lost a titan. Mika Immonen, a 2-time world champion from Finland, died of cancer on September 28, 2025, in New York City. He was 52. Known to fans as the Iceman for his unshakable composure, Immonen dominated the sport in the 2000s with victories including consecutive U.S. Open 9-ball titles in 2008 and 2009. He was inducted into the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame, a lasting testament to his legendary precision. Trailblazing independent filmmaker Henry Jaglom died September 22, 2025, at his home in Santa Monica, California, at age 87. Known for his raw, improvisational style, Jaglom created cult classics like Can She Bake a Cherry Pie, Always, and Deja Vu. Beyond his own work, he is also fondly remembered for his close friendship with cinematic icon Orson Welles, with whom he shared deep lunchtime conversations later compiled into the book My Lunches with Orson. Hollywood has said goodbye to one of its earliest child stars. Marilyn Nolden passed away on September 15, 2025, at the age of 99, in an assisted living facility in Eagle, Idaho. A familiar face in the 1930s cinema, she appeared in 6 Best Picture-nominated films, including Les Miserables, Imitation of Life, and David Copperfield. Nolden worked alongside the legends of Hollywood's golden age, from Katharine Hepburn to Humphrey Bogart and Bette Davis, leaving an indelible mark on the silver screen. Choreographer Paul Roberts died September 26, 2025, at his home. He passed away after a battle with cancer at the age of 52. Paul Roberts left his creative fingerprint on a generation of pop culture. He choreographed iconic music videos for One Direction and helped shape the breakout solo image of Harry Styles. Roberts is also being remembered for his dynamic collaborations with legends such as Prince, Dolly Parton, Paul McCartney, the Spice Girls, and many more, a true architect of performance and movement. One of the world's most beloved scientists, Dr. Jane Goodall, has died at the age of 91. She passed away recently in California while on a speaking tour, a fitting reminder of her lifelong dedication to sharing knowledge. Goodall revolutionized primatology with her groundbreaking field research on chimpanzees, famously becoming the first scientist to observe tool use in animals, a discovery that reshaped our understanding of human evolution. Her passionate voice for conservation will echo for generations to come. While celebrity tributes often make headlines, some of the most heartfelt stories we saw this week came from everyday lives, people whose legacies touched families and communities. Among them, a beloved person whose deep love for music earned him gigs with major bands across the West Coast, a former model who raised 4 children while running a popular candy shop in Connecticut, and a proud Vietnam veteran who built a remarkable 55-year career in construction, rising from operator to business owner. This week marks the anniversary of several significant losses. 1 year ago, we said goodbye to the legendary Dame Maggie Smith at age 89. Her remarkable career earned her 2 Oscars for The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie and California Suite, and she captivated new generations through Harry Potter and Downton Abbey. Also, 1 year ago, Chris Christopherson passed away at 88. A country music icon, he gave us timeless songs like Why Me and starred in films including A Star is Born and the Blade trilogy. 5 years ago, singer and actress Helen Reddy died at 78. Best known for her empowering anthem, I Am Woman, she also made her mark in films such as Pete's Dragon and Airport 1975. 20 years ago, game show favorite Nipsey Russell died at 87. Known for his witty rhymes and charming presence on Match Game, Password, and Hollywood Squares, he became a television mainstay. 25 years ago, Benjamin Orr, bassist and vocalist of The Cars, died at just 53. His voice powered classics like Just What I Needed and Drive, and his music still resonates today. 70 years ago, we lost a cinematic icon far too soon, James Dean, who died at 24. Despite a brief career, his rebellious spirit in Rebel Without a Cause and Giant left an indelible mark on film history. Across the country, flags are flying at half-staff in honor of Americans who made the ultimate sacrifice or were tragically lost. In Arizona, flags were lowered to honor Brenna Kulikowski and Damon Thompson, brave firefighters from the Timber Mesa Fire District. In Wisconsin, flags honor those remembered at the final alarm ceremony at the Fire and EMS Memorial Park. In Minnesota, they honor firefighters who were killed or injured in the line of duty. Michigan and Hawaii have lowered flags for the victims of a devastating shooting at a Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Genesee County. In Idaho, flags honor Isabella Oscarson, a Department of Lands fire crew member who died serving her state. Florida lowered flags in memory of Trooper Craig Gaines of the Florida Highway Patrol, while Kansas honors Sergeant Scott Hyman of the Hayes Police Department, both fallen in the line of duty. If you love Hollywood gossip, celebrity news, and all things star-studded, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below.